Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. And a very good afternoon, folks. It is phase three. Phase three of what exactly? This is actually the phase three of the Movement Control Order fasa ketiga untuk Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan. Kita dah masuk ke 21 hari bulan April. Tak lama saja lagi kita akan menyambut bulan Ramadan. Dah bersedia ke nak menyambut bulan Ramadan? I bet a lot of you out there are actually trying to make as much preparation as you possibly can. Ada yang dah keluar nak beli barang siap untuk juadah berbuka puasa. Yelah, maklumlah, you can't really go out anymore. You tak boleh nak pergi nak bazar Ramadan lepas ni. So I believe that you are doing as much as you can untuk menyiapkan diri you. Dan of course, as always, I want to ask all of you, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing great hari ni. Hari ni hari Selasa. It is Tuesday. Terasa macam hari Sabtu juga. Terasa juga macam hari Ahad. It doesn't really make any difference because again, we are all indoors, okay? And by staying indoors, kita sebenarnya memang membantu negara kita untuk kita memutuskan rantaian COVID-19 ini. Okay, speaking about staying indoors, speaking about not being able to go out, mungkin ramai yang terkesan because plenty of you guys out there sangat-sangat aktif bersukan. You guys are active people. You guys like to do sports. You like to do your running, your badminton playing, your football kicking and whatnot and everything. But it is unfortunate that we cannot do that today. Well, you can to a certain level, tapi orang kata berbatas. Now, why do I bring this up is because today's guest yang saya ada bawa kepada anda hari ini merupakan seorang ex-athlete. Beliau merupakan seorang orang kata atlet, cakap bahasa Melayu seorang olahragawati boleh saya nak katakan, di mana telah menyumbangkan tenaga beliau di dalam sukan squash, dan tiba-tiba pula setelah dah lama main squash dia bertukar menjadi presenter untuk salah satu TV station yang ada di luar sana. Jadi tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, untuk kita mempersilakan tak lain dan tak bukan, ladies and gents, yours truly, Miss Sharon Wee. Hello, Sharon.
Hi, Mio. How are you?
I am good. Wait, I'm just like sharing right now on Facebook so that we get to invite all of our viewers to actually come on and see us, watch us while we do our thing today, Sharon. So you look good, Sharon.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to stay healthy.
MCO is treating you well, I think.
Not too bad. I mean, we have to do what we need to do during this MCO. Stay healthy, stay positive, stay home, stay safe.
Itu orang kata-kata azimat, kata-kata semangat yang Sharon boleh kongsikan sebenarnya dengan kita. Okay, Sharon, let's just bring back to our first interaction. I believe it was back in 2017 during the KLC Games, and if I'm not mistaken as well, it was either at the Axiata Arena for the badminton sports, for the badminton event ataupun swimming event. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, that was the time that I actually saw, in the background, wow, we got the ex-national player of squash tiba-tiba bercakap dengan mic and everything. That's but like it's quite interesting, isn't it? Apa yang you buat, that jump from athlete to become a broadcaster, presenter ni sebenarnya. Macam mana tiba-tiba you semangat nak bercakap rather than bermain sebenarnya?
Well, cakap tu important tau, ya. But anyway, we met dekat swimming pool masa Games 2017, kan? So masa tu I tengah buat penyampaian hosting for Ashwa Arena for live broadcasting for SEA Games. But kita nak cakap sikit pasal broadcasting lah, very interesting. Never in a million years, that's my orang kata ambition to be a broadcaster.
Okay.
It happens because of chances and also opportunity given. So ada yang tak kenal saya tu. So yang tak kenal saya
ada tak kenal saya ke? That is a place. Tak patut jadi macam tu.
Tak adalah. As you know, I dah wakil negara 20 years in squash, and as a professional squash player dan sebagainya, as national number 1 and also best ranking in the world number 18. So that is my career lah, bermula 13 tahun sampai umur 33 tahun wakil negara. So what's next? Life after sports. That's very interesting. Actually pada tahun 2010, my tahun terakhir dalam sukan, dalam elite sports, I ada buat sport expert commentary untuk KL Open and also Malaysian Squash Open.
Dia macam punditry, is it? When you talk about sports expert commentary, is it like punditry?
So normally you support the main commentator.
Okay. Alright.
So,
because you're the person yang mengenali sport tu, you would have all the terminologies down, you know what was going on and everything.
Correct.
Rather than commentator cuma cakap, okay, dia pergi ke sana sini, tapi you mengulaskan dengan lebih mendalam lagi what is actually happening, kenapa dia buat macam tu dan sebagainya.
So dalam commentary sukan ni normally you ada dua orang lah, main commentator and also those who are expert in that game itself. Kalau you expert and also main commentator, that's perfect lah, kan? So what happened 2010, I have that exposure still as an athlete at that time dalam dua kejohanan squash tu. So 2010, end of 2010 I bersara, and early 2011 I dapat a call that changed my life. Astro Arena actually called me and said, Sharon, we would like to have former athletes to be part of our team. And I'm like, wow, to be part of the team as sports expert commentator, and then so on, belajar a lot to be main commentator, then as TV host and news presenter. So that's when 1st February 2011 bermulalah kejayaan saya dalam broadcasting. Yeah, I'm always grateful lah to Astro Arena, but at the same time now, after years of learning and all, now I'm a freelancer and always open to work with anybody. I think more on to improve myself more and self-develop myself. So that's my story lah in broadcasting.
Yeah, interesting when you mention about broadcasting, because again, macam I believe, Sharon, you adalah antara yang sangat bertuah kerana telah diberikan kesempatan, as you mentioned, when you were given this opportunity. Obviously, peluang ini tidak diberikan kepada mana-mana semua atlet, because setiap atlet dia ada perangai dia masing-masing, dia ada karena masing-masing, dan dia juga ada karisma masing-masing, and not all athletes are able to do what you do. Because again, when we talk about athletes, when we talk about sportsmen on an international level, ini mewakili negara, kita bukan kata mewakili Rumah Kuning ataupun mewakili daerah Petaling dan sebagainya. We're talking about representing the nation. The determination ataupun fokus yang diberikan oleh seorang atlet tu adalah satu level yang kalau orang tak faham memang dia kata gila sebenarnya, betul tak? So mungkin you boleh ceritakan.
Taklah macam gila, tu dah over tu.
Because pandangan saya sendiri, my own 2 cents about it, when I see it, because bila seseorang atlet tu, when he's in the zone, where that person is in the zone, nothing else matters. Dia macam like tunnel vision, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be awesome at this, I don't care about anybody else, I'm gonna beat you guys to it. So bila you berada dekat level tu, berada di satu taraf yang di mana sungguh tinggi, how was it like dari segi your characteristics ataupun you punya pengalaman you sendiri, mental you macam mana? Physical jangan cerita lah, obviously physical tu dah gila dah kan, mental, mental ni macam mana, Sharon?
I think it's very interesting pengalaman sebagai atlet elite negara. Nak cakap sikit, nak share sikit lah pasal a little bit about broadcasting tadi, the transition life after sports. I sebenarnya menggunakan segala prinsip yang saya belajar daripada sukan, which is hard work, commitment, perseverance, never give up, humble to learn and listen well to my new life. And broadcasting tu tak belajar, tak pernah pun masuk journalism dan semua kat universiti. Kat universiti tu, kat UPM belajar business, graduated in business.
You bukan masuk Mascom lah kan?
Tak ada. Lepas tu become professional squash player, then to broadcasting. So I think the main thing is macam you kata tadi, tak semua atlet boleh become broadcaster. Why? Number one, menahu tentang sports, it's a lot of athletes, elite athletes punya advantage. That's the X factor for all athletes kan. Because day in, day out, that's life, it's about sports, their experience dan sebagainya, which no other sports broadcaster ada kalau diorang bukan atlet. Tapi walaupun you are an athlete, tapi kalau you don't have the skill to transfer your sports knowledge to the viewers or comfortable in front of TV or to speak comfortably, confidently in front of TV, then maybe there are a lot of things you need to consider before an athlete become a broadcaster. And I'm grateful dapat guidance from a lot of people, and I'm also lucky to have that skill to transfer my knowledge as athlete and also to be comfortable in front of TV and in terms of writing dan sebagainya. So that's why I really enjoy my career as broadcaster, as presenter lah. Tapi back to that mental thing, you are right. Focus is very important sebab dalam sukan ni, kalau dalam elite, walaupun you train berapa banyak, how hard you train, but other people pun train very hard. So that means that 0.1% above another competitor will make sure you win. And the other way round, katakan your focus lari below 0.1% than your competitor, you lose. So what happened is focus is very important, and focus consistently is very important. You can focus one time there. You have to focus consistently. So I mean that's what I use my experience as an athlete to my new life now lah, in career and life as well.
Correct. Funny that you mentioned that. It is so true. The fact that it's, well, in relative terms, it's not hard to be to focus on something. Tapi to do it over and over and over again, to be consistent day in and day out, siang dan malam, nak jadi consistent itu adalah cabaran yang paling utama. Banyak kita tengok dekat luar sana, a lot of athletes out there, they are superb, they're at the top of the level, but when they when they go when they play ataupun when they are competing, normally people akan kata, oh, dia ni masalah consistency, dia ni jarang, dia ni hebat waktu ni je, kadang-kadang waktu lain dia tak tu. So consistency definitely plays a part when it comes to do something, and not just in sports, of course, dalam semua career kita lah sebagainya. Walaupun awak baker sekalipun, walaupun awak kerja dekat dalam pejabat sekalipun, kalau tak konsistensi pun payah juga. Okay, kita nak rewind balik, kita nak throwback balik. Yes, tadi kita dah cerita pasal broadcast. Sharon, memang natural, the camera loves you, you look gorgeous when you're in front of the camera, but also waktu you sibuk menjadi atlet elite untuk negara, you pun adalah, orang kata, you were very inspirational. You telah lalui, and as you mentioned, semenjak you berumur 13 tahun, you dah bermain secara profesional, 20 tahun dalam career squash specifically. Now, first question I nak tanya, perlawanan, if you can remember, I believe you can, tipu kalau you tak boleh, perlawanan yang you tak dapat lupakan, yang you pernah mengharungi sendiri. What game was that? Dengan siapa? Level apa? Di mana?
Oh, very interesting. There are a lot of competition ataupun matches, the great matches in my life. Being someone that represent Malaysia dalam 4 Sukan Commonwealth, 3 Asian Games, 5 SEA Games, there are a lot of good matches. Especially kalau masa junior tu, I can always remember dengan Nicole David.
So one-on-one dengan Datuk Nicole at that time. And Datuk Nicole was definitely younger than you are, right?
Much younger. I mean 5 years younger lah, my junior. So I still remember masa junior tu, still I can smell my sweat, I can hear dekat Bukit Lumba Squash Court kat Penang. It's just a national junior circuit, but then the competition is so tough between me and her. And being Nicole David, greatest of all time, but at that time, of course, the junior lah. I still remember under 19 championship. Budak ni, I 18 tahun masa tu, dia 13 tahun. Dia punya kaki macam lidi. Dia punya peha macam lidi, peha I macam gajah masa tu. Tapi budak ni dia lari. I kata budak ni, because at that time I'm the best junior player.
Okay.
Tapi playing with Nicole David, I said, wah, this budak really degil lah. Letak drop dia lari, letak ke belakang dia lari. So at last I won the match, I won the competition under 19. But I still remember, I said, Nicole, you'll be world champion one day, definitely. So I still remember that conversation. We lived together throughout as teammates, and of course, she became 8 times world champion and more than 9 years world champion.
Correct.
So that is something that I remember. That's during junior, and one more during my senior year. Of course, during my senior year in Asian Championship, there's always myself. There's always Rebecca Chiu from Hong Kong and Nicole David. So 3 of us ni kita putar balik. Beat me, but Nicole is the hardest one to beat lah. So after a few years of losing to Rebecca Chiu in the semi-final of the competition, Asian Championship and all, but becoming a host masa tu dekat KL in Bukit Jalil, I remember with the crowd, I can hear still now. I can even smell. I can hear our steps and everything. After trying so long to beat Rebecca Chiu, I beat her. That's the very big satisfaction to make sure that me and Nico in the final in the Asian Championship. I still remember me hugging my coach. Nicole came and hugged me, my teammates. Wow, although it's not Olympics or World Championship, that experience actually, no matter what game, will be with me forever. I can even smell, I can even hear still now what happened during that time, walaupun dah 10, 12 years ago kan.
No, I mean benda-benda ni sebenarnya satu pengalaman yang you definitely cannot take away from you, because it becomes a part of you, whatever it is that you have gone through, whatever it is that you have witnessed, and you mentioned multiple times, you have smelled things. Oh my God, I do not really want to know what's inside that nose of yours, because sampai sekarang you boleh ingat bauan dan macam-macam. Tapi macam you cerita tadi kan, playing home ground, home turf against an international opponent with the crowd behind you shouting your name, shouting Malaysia's name, wanting to go off. Sebagai atlet, benda ni definitely membantu you kan?
Definitely. That is why athletes bukan saja kena concentrate on physical, tapi dari segi mental training, emotion, and of course spiritual lah, whatever you believe in. But very important to have that combination, because it's not just physical. Because mental training is very important as well, especially when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Especially for competitive athlete, the one that can turn pressure to motivation is the one that go on top. And because kalau nak jadi elite athlete, pressure is there. That one tak boleh lari. For example, athlete, yang kita kata athlete, you kena make sure you improve on your physical, kuatkan badan, something that you can't run away. And same thing like pressure. So kalau atlet yang kalah kata pressure lah, tak boleh menang lah. That one dia kena rotan tu.
Wow, talk about corporal punishment. Okay, kita nak rotan orang. Okay, anak twist balik you punya statement tu. Okay, macam tadi saya cakap, bila kalau you main home ground, home turf, you got your supporters behind you, wanting you to do well, sorakkan you, semangatkan you and everything. Tapi ada juga desas-desus yang mengatakan yang people behind you ni pula giving you too much expectations, yang sampai katakan tadi, mentally you cannot cope. Now, like, why do that happen? Is it like you said sebab mental dia tak kuat ke? Ataupun sebab dia memang jenis tak boleh ada orang sokong dia banyak sangat ke? What do you think?
But very interesting to understand the sports as well. For example, macam squash during rally, you cannot make noise, you cannot tepuk tangan or drum. Like tennis, even during rally, you kena senyap. Even gymnastic, gym rama during their routines. So this is something that we must understand lah. Each sports dia ada dia punya do and don'ts kan.
Etika dia punya etika.
Yes. So kalau macam badminton, seluruh matches you boleh hentam. You boleh shout, you boleh main gendang dan sebagainya. But again, kalau ada yang kata the fans, sorakan fans akan buat you lagi pressure, I think we cannot stop the fans lah. What we can change is us. How do we handle that, what you call that, that sorakan dan sebagainya. So kalau nak blame orang tak boleh lah, the athlete themselves yang kena get used to it lah, go through psychology session dan sebagainya. And actually the fans work very hard for us. The fans bukan ke dia syok-syok nak sokong kita. So we must be grateful to the fans as well.
Because again, siapa lagi kah yang you bermain kalau bukan untuk negara dan juga untuk rakyat negara itu sendiri kan. So that's the charm of it. Because again, there's no two ways about it. Kalau you menang, negara akan melaungkan nama you. Tapi unfortunately, kalau you kalah juga, tak kisahlah, there will be some backlash from some minority people yang akan mengatakan sebaliknya. But it all comes with the game. Itu adalah permainan kehidupan when it comes to being a sportsman. Tengoklah sehebat, anak petik, football players, Cristiano Ronaldo, as great as he is, he still has his, negative sayers. Still ada haters yang juga akan memberikan komen-komen yang tak baik. But I believe in every athlete, itu akan melonjakkan dia akan membuatkan dia lagi hebat. Dia ambil itu sebagai satu iktibar for them to become much better in the future.
I agree with you. Definitely, it's part of life kan. Ada yang suka you, ada yang tak suka you. So where you want to concentrate, you focus on orang yang suka you and positive, ataupun you nak layan orang yang negatif kan. So I just want to share you a story lah. I mean, as a former sports person playing in big tournaments dan sebagainya, bila you menang, the fans angkat you. Bila you kalah, macam-macam lah. Even the words are not so nice, but then it's part of it. And this is what I experienced as well in broadcasting. Because at that time, masa 2011, because I become a sports expert and slowly dinaikkan pangkat become main commentator because I was already ready. Then of course as commentator sebagai pengulas, my expertise in racket games, for example badminton, tennis, squash and also bola jaring lah. So masa tu 2011, saya rasa tak ada pun woman commentator.
That's kind of true. Yeah, I don't remember having to hear any women commentators before that time sebenarnya.
So I think until today, if I'm not wrong, there are no woman commentator. I mean, a consistent woman commentator, but I hope there are more women commentator come and comment about sports, because we want more women to be involved in sports kan. So back to the story, abang-abang sukan bila dia dengar Sharon Wee buat pengulasan squash, badminton, bola jaring ataupun sukan lain, dia kata, Amoy ni boleh ke? Dia tahu kat sukan tu, cakap je Amoy ni.
Suka hati dia je label.
So that is when it's good to test the Malaysian sports community about something new. A woman, an ex-athlete that comes in and do commentary in Bahasa Melayu. And slowly I can see after 6 months, 1 year, because they see that I know the technique of the games. When I do pengulasan, I'm doing my very, very best with all my heart to do the pengulasan. And they slowly they accept me as a commentator, as a woman sports commentator. Because selalunya commentator dari commentator lelaki kan. So I'm glad that the sports community also move forward together with us lah.
Sebab I mean, you have to be fair. At the end of the day, tak kisahlah apa pun. Let's not even go into gender equality and everything. Bagi I sebenarnya, my own personal take of it, if you have the talent, kalau you berkebolehan, tak kisahlah you kepala 1 ke, tangan 12 ke, ataupun lidah 9 ke, as long as you have the talent and you have the credibility and the ability untuk melakukan sesuatu tu, that should not stop you to be who you are at the end of the day. Okay, so that's actually very good. So we believe definitely that this is not the last for Sharon Wee to actually commentate on sports. Saya harap lepas ni saya nak tengok Sharon Wee commentate on WWE ke, ataupun mungkin sailing. I don't know how do you commentate on sailing? You pernah ke commentate sukan sailing tu? Saya bukan nak diss sailing. I do not understand the sport, but how do you commentate on sailing?
Sailing tu kita biar sailing expert lah, angin ke dia punya. So what I want to say is, as a commentator ataupun presenter, especially as commentator, we just go into something that we are an expert. Kalau you are not an expert in certain sports, better leave to the other expert or commentator. So for me, I'm always in love with sports. Until now, I still do exercise every day to keep fit, to keep healthy, and read a lot of current news. Sebab sekarang MCO kan, there are a lot of things that we need to learn and update ourselves and keep ourselves polished, sharp. You know, sharp, and so that after MCO we serang.
Yes, exactly. Kita sekarang tengah menyiapkan semua peraga, semua barangan kita so that we can actually just like go out after this and just go nuts. Okay, Sharon, tadi nak cerita kan, yes, you have mentioned multiple Commonwealth Games, Asian Games, SEA Games. Adakah, just want to ask your opinion, you personally, you rasa tak macam kecewa, granted you have been at the highest level when it comes to squash, tapi tak pernah squash diterima lagi sebagai sukan dalam Olimpik?
Obviously, for all squash player, kita rasa kecewa sebab squash masih belum dalam Olimpik. Sebenarnya World Squash Federation dah buat bidding 3 kali Olimpik. Dia dekat-dekat nak dapat je tak dapat. Dekat je. Kan, the last hurdle tak dapat masuk. But end of the day, for me as lover of squash and other squash community, we won't give up. We'll keep our hope there that squash one day will be in Olympics. Even Nicole and some of our top guys in Malaysia or in the world lah.
No, if I may ask also, why do you think that this is? Kenapa pada pandangan you, pada your own knowledge and your opinion, why is this not happening? Kenapa squash tak diterima sebagai salah satu sukan untuk Olympics? Your opinion?
I think the reasons can be quite complicated because IOC dan juga delegates yang buat voting untuk letakkan which sports, and the hosts themselves will have the right untuk choose 1 or 2 extra sports kan. So macam Tokyo, they choose softball, baseball. And why? Because their country...
They're good at that. Yeah, they're very good at that.
Correct. And possibility untuk menang goal is better for them in softball and also baseball. So there are a lot of reasons lah. But kalau kita nak bercakap sampai 2 hari tak habis kan. So yang paling penting... yang paling penting, I just want to say that squash community won't give up, and we really pray and hope that squash will be in Olympics one day because squash has present professionalism. We have worked hard, to have a lot of professional circuits, and also the grassroots development are very, very strong. And in school, in high school, university squash, and of course professional squash, everything is developed very properly and professional, and we have a lot of supporters lah. So the last hurdle, of course, IOC and also delegates negara-negara yang buat voting tu. So I hope one day they will openly look at squash as an Olympic Games.
Okay, grassroots. You just mentioned about grassroots. Yes, Malaysia. When we talk about Malaysia, sebenarnya sports, what comes to mind? Football, badminton, maybe in some parts of rugby, athletics kind of sports, swimming. Squash has never been that popular only until you were in the game about 10, 15 years ago. Then it kind of like picked up. Popularity came into the sport dengan kejayaan apa yang telah dicapai with you, with Datuk Nicole as well, and with the whole team, men and women, Azlan Iskandar as well. Popularity started to gain, interest started to gain and everything. And moving down the line, where do you think squash will be for Malaysians dari segi daripada pendedahan dia dan juga penglibatan from schools level right up to university to international? Where do you think that is for Malaysia?
Squash is one of the game being voted as one of the most healthy game in the world.
It's not easy kan, lari dalam kotak kecil tu kan, penat kan.
Yes, it's quite penat, aerobic and anaerobic fitness lah. But untuk squash development, our grassroots development and program is one of the best in Malaysia. I should say that Persatuan Squash Malaysia has worked very hard, and well done to them, because since 1998 we opened everybody's eyes, even Malaysian and the world, that Malaysia can produce the best squash player in the world. because of a lot of reasons. Because of our skill, our bentuk badan is sesuai untuk squash dan sebagainya. So bila kita host 1998 Commonwealth Games, that is the opening door to give us belief that squash can go further. So that's when a lot of investment from KBS, ISN, MSN kan, Sports Association dalam sukan squash. That's when we hantar players to oversee attachment untuk belajar what you call from other coaches and also tournaments and dan sebagainya. Then we strengthen our junior development program. So that's when you get, top players, top 10 players, top 20 players in the world. And today, currently, as we are speaking now, we are actually having a lot of good players as well, like Siva Sanghari, Loh Wee Wen. We have Eun Eng Yao, Ivan Yuan, Shafiq Kamal. We don't have to worry too much because they are in right track. It's just that to get another Nicole David, it's never easy. But we are hoping for that because we are working very hard. Because macam people like Nicole David, Lee Chong Wei, bukan sekelip mata can produce them kan?
Actually sebenarnya my comment on that is that tak ada siapa boleh ganti Datuk Nicole David, Datuk Lee Chong Wei. Nobody can replace them as who they are. But I think for anybody to just come close to that untuk capai apa yang mereka telah lakukan untuk diri mereka dan juga negara, that's definitely a possibility. Mentality, physically, spiritually, macam kita cakap at the early of the program, itu yang you kena set daripada awal tu. Because I takut sekarang sebenarnya Sharon, when you talk about sports and now the world is so engulfed dengan money, dengan duit. When you talk about things, people nak turn pro sebab nak jadi model ni lah, ambassador tu lah, aku nak duit lah. So they actually forgot about the fun and the excitement about playing the sport itself. I mean, like, Alhamdulillah, I mean, like, lucky for Datuk Lee Chong Wei, lucky for Datuk Nicole David, they came to a point where they were so established that they became appealing to corporate sponsors. Okay, again, itu rezeki mereka, kita tak nafikan. Tapi I bet that was not their reason to start playing the sport. Sekian dulu.
Yeah, I agree with you. Let's look at things, even our Malaysian education, our community about the word success. Being number one is success, being number two is not success.
They said that being second is the first loser, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the perception of the community, which I think we should slowly change that mindset. If you get 8 A's compared to 2 A's, does that mean 2 A student is not smart? But what if he is so good in arts, in painting? So back to sports kan, for me lah, as I go through, because my life being national number 1 and very, very long after that, national number 2, after our greatest of all time, Nicole David, being number 2, also there are so much things that I'm proud of myself.
Of course.
In many ways. In what way? Not necessarily getting the gold medal or being number 1. I was team captain for 10 years. That's acknowledgement from my teammates, even from Nicole, respect. The leadership skill that comes in. Life balance in education and sports and being role model to others, these are the things that I think our youth ataupun adik-adik kat luar sana, if you think that, I cannot be number 1 ataupun tak become world champion, that means I'm sad, I'm not good. No, you are good. Just the way you are, you just have to know what skill to improve and always be proud of yourself.
Definitely, because everybody is being molded differently. I mean, like you and I, for instance, you have a perfect set of hair. I have no hair, so we're different. But we are both awesome in what we do. Dalam cari kita masing-masing kan sebenarnya. Awesome stuff. Okay, wow, 35 minutes dah Sharon. Ya Allah, kita bersembang. We're almost running out of time. But before we go, Sharon, maybe you just want to share with our viewers out there, from a very active person that you are, dari segi being a sports person as yourself, during this MCO, apakah pesanan yang you ingin sampaikan, dan juga mungkin boleh mengucapkan selamat menyambut bulan Ramadan, bulan puasa, tak lama lagi.
Yes, of course. Kepada anda di rumah ataupun di mana saja anda berada, stay safe, stay positif, duduk kat rumah. Kalau tak pergi keluar kerja, jangan keluar semata-mata nak ambil angin ke apa. Ambil angin dekat balcony tu boleh. Remember to exercise every day, even to stretch dan sebagainya. Very important untuk blood circulation for you to stay healthy physically, mentally and emotionally kan. Dan kepada frontliners, thank you so much for being so selfless and protect all of us, the Malaysian. And we hope that you are well as well. Take care of yourself. Dan during MCO ni, kepada semua, yang paling penting stay positif. Dan juga kalau boleh ambil masa ni untuk belajar, improve your knowledge and also improve our relationship with families and friends, because that's very important. Dalam MCO ni, I sedar bahawa human need human to support each other.
Betul. Alright, well said. Before we go, ada kawan you meninggalkan pesan. Dia mengatakan bahawa Sharon Wee is so inspiring and honest in her views. My dad, Kyra. Thanks so much,
Dave.
Dad. Thank you for that comment, Dave. Okay, we just come to the end of our show. Thank you so much. Okay, last kali lah sebab tiba-tiba fan you lambat dah masuk. Dia baru keluar sekarang. Sharon is so inspiring by LC. Mengatakan very inspiring, you Sharon.
Thank you so much, Elsie.
Alright, so guys, thank you so much, Sharon. Again, 1,000 million thanks for making yourself available on Sempoi on today's session. Thank you so much kerana sudi melayan saya waktu zaman boredom ni. Tapi again, we do what we can untuk mengelakkan.
Chop. Can I say something or not?
Please. Boleh lagi.
So, I kata kena improve ourselves, belajar something new, improve our skill semua kan. I dengan IT ni memang out lah, macam makcik-makcik ni kan. So, nak promote kat semua lah. Our Cikgu Mio ni ajar saya macam mana nak video dan sebagainya. So I get the inspiration. So kepada semua jangan lupa ya, hari esok pukul 3 petang saya akan bersama dengan kita punya bowling superstar Sharon Zulkifli. Our own show. Show apa tu? Show tu nama dia I pun dah lupa.
Dah ada nama belum?
Ada nama. First time buat kan?
First time buat apa? So where can they go and watch it?
Okay, they can watch it in Sharon Wee Facebook ataupun Sharon Zulkifli Facebook pada hari Rabu pukul 3 petang. Nama show kita nak sembang apa tu?
Dia pakai nama show saya juga, ada sembang kat tu.
Sebab you are my cikgu.
Plagiarism is fine. It's okay. You know, we share the knowledge as much as possible.
So jangan lupa So kena support lah sikit, our first time doing it. So I think it's all about learning lah. We want to share a lot about our athletes' experience and maybe some take back for everybody.
Banyak perkongsian yang boleh dibuat sebenarnya. So guys, make sure for those who are watching, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow on Sharon's and Charlene's Facebook pages tomorrow at 3. Betul? Rabu pukul 3.
3 o'clock. Yes.
Rabu pukul 3. Okay, watch out. Kalau dia tak on live pukul 3, you boleh DM dia directly. Sharon, mana aku nak tengok tak keluar lagi. Okay. Alright, thank you so much again Sharon. Thank you so much fellow viewers for watching us today. Harapkan perkongsian ni dapat menenangkan diri sikit, dapat mengisikan masa untuk hari Selasa ni. And for you guys at home again, pesanan daripada kami, obviously, you know, stay home, duduk di rumah, kita jaga kita, and jom Malaysia kita sama-sama putuskan rantaian COVID-19 ini. Okay, thank you. Say bye-bye Sharon.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Ciao guys.